What? Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Kailea if you're new here. Today we're gonna watch Book 2, Episode 3 of Legend of Korra. In the last episode, Korra went with Unalaq and Tonraq and Desna and Eska, and Bolin and Mako to the South Pole in order to bring back the Southern Lights. We also found that Tonraq, Korra's dad, was banished from the Northern Water Tribe due to some extensive forest damage, which indefinitely angered the spirits and caused a lot of feuding and disagreement between the Northern Water Tribe and the Southern Water Tribe, especially with how Unalaq thinks the Southern Water Tribe should be in comparison to the Northern Water Tribe. Korra was successful in bringing the Southern Lights back. She is definitely connecting more with her spiritual side, which I love to see. I can tell that there is going to be some feuding, if not a battle, between the Northern and the Southern Water Tribe, because Unalaq is all like, you need to do things this way, this is the right way, and Tonraq is all like, no, I'll do it my way. So I don't think that's going to end up very good. Aside from that, please remember to subscribe to the channel to continue seeing Korra reaction videos and other vlogs. Thank you so much for watching, I really appreciate it. Now let's get right into episode 3, because I'm very excited. Book 2, Spirits, Chapter 3, Civil Wars, Part 1. Yeah, I knew there's gonna be something going on here. What? Whoa! Relax! Relax! We just started! Okay, they're not messing around, and I've also really missed seeing waterbending. I'm loving this.
Now that you've opened the southern portal, we need to protect it from people who would do the spirits harm.
I can protect it.
I need you for something more important. There is another portal in the north. Once you open it, spirits and man will be able to move freely between the north.
This is a little fishy.
Now that you've opened the southern portal, your energy.
With both portals open, our tribes will be united again.
I really hope that's like Unalaq's only motive is to just unite the two tribes, because I don't know, I don't want to say he's super evil like Tarlok was, but I don't know.
I haven't felt this at peace since.
Oh man, poor Tenzin. Just let the man relax.
Universe. It's so nice to get to spend more time with my family.
Oh, the baby's so cute.
And I've really enjoyed having you two around. Reminds me of all those great vacations we took as kids with Dad.
Boomy and I weren't on those great vacations. It was always just you and Dad.
No, that can't be right. What about the time he took us to Kyoshi Island to ride the elephant koi?
Nope. We weren't there.
I don't.
I could have sworn.
Why did.
Morning, kids!
I remember hearing about the fact that Aang neglected Kaya and Boomy a bit more. I don't like that.
Where's your sister? Were you and Milo teasing your sister again?
She ran away.
I'll find her.
We all go together.
Sure, I could use the help.
I know these last few days have been very troubling.
Unalaq's already booted our chieftains out of their palace. How long before he starts telling us what kind of cookies we can eat?
Probably a couple of days.
Varric is hilarious.
Julie, you gotta keep up.
All Unalaq is trying to do is make our tribes unified again.
No, he wants control of our wealth. My wealth. And I like my wealth. If Unalaq doesn't pull his forces out, then we have no choice but to fight for our freedom!
You want to start a war? Are you crazy?
Unalaq started this, not us. Maybe you could speak with your uncle. Tell him how frustrated we all are. He'll listen to what the Avatar has to say.
I cannot stop eating these things.
Oh my gosh.
We need to start preparing for war.
Is it that serious?
I will hate to leave this quaint tribe.
Is that true, Eska?
Of course not, Desna. I will not miss it at all.
Oh my gosh.
Bolin, laugh at me.
The twins are so funny.
So funny.
Wow. Bolin, you chose the dating life.
Yeah, listen, I don't want to live in icy bliss with Eska.
Hey, if you're that unhappy, just break up with her. Guys do it all the time. Just tell her
Oh,
you're
man.
not that into her anymore. You'll feel a lot better afterwards, trust me.
Okay, Mako, you are one to talk.
I'm lucky you're so good at breaking girls' hearts. Korra better watch out. No, it's just, yeah. Never.
Okay.
Your father has been talking to you.
Not just him. Varric too. There was a meeting at my parents' house.
A lot of Southerners feel like their tribe is being invaded.
I am their chief. I'm uniting, not invading.
I know, but
But
I'm
you
just
want to be
afraid
chief of
something
all of
doesn't
it?
Change.
The world would be thrown into a battle between spirits and man that would be catastrophic.
How do we stop
Is that... Yep.
This is a war only the Avatar can prevent.
Prevent.
I'm usually
Okay.
the one starting fights. I don't know how to stop them from happening.
You will naturally want to help your people, but showing favoritism will not help our tribes find unity.
Maybe I'm not ready to be.
He has some points.
Tenzin lacked faith in you, but I have no doubt you will become the most admired Avatar the world has ever known.
Who threw those?
Oh my god! Relax!
They're gonna waterbender your own size.
Oh no.
Everyone calm down. You're all part of the same tribe. Start acting like it.
You're the worst Avatar ever.
They're not worth our trouble.
Ooh, this landscape. I love the art style so much.
Lakey? Oh, it's probably my fault.
Probably.
Jeez, Kaya.
I wish I could be as good a father as Dad was to us.
Tenzin, your problem is you're exactly like Dad.
Hmm.
He was so focused on saving the world and doing his duty, don't laugh, that he never had time for us. See what he's doing there, Boomy? Classic airbender technique. Cutting and running when things get tough.
Yeah, did Dad teach you that move?
I don't like what they're... I don't... my perception of Aang.
Oh, fabulous. My tribe's about to go to war, and I'm supposed to stop it, but will anyone listen to me? No.
Oh.
Isn't this fun?
No, why, Bolin? Why would you do
You never
this?
get to spend enough time together. Just the. I thought you were breaking up with her.
Bolin, you just have
What happened
to...
ripping off
You
your-
just have to
I
cut the
tried,
cord already.
But anytime I bring up the subject, she threatens to freeze me in a block of ice and feed me to dolphin piranhas. And over, but it won't come off.
Just rip it off! Wow, look at this world. It's amazing.
Come on, you wimps. If I can
Boomy, be careful. You're like pretty middle-aged.
I've got everything under control.
No? Well, oh, okay. Nice. You look at the southern lights in the back.
Korra, what's going on between you two? Do you want to know what's been going on? I found out Dad's been lying to me my whole life. So,
I feel this.
truth is out. You knew. And you never said anything. All I ever wanted to be was the Avatar. But everyone keeps holding me back, even my own parents.
The problems between the North and the South started long before you were born. This situation might be out of your control.
Dad is part of a rebellion?
This is so much to unpack. Okay. The mom is just a powerhouse of information, but like, wow, like, that was a lot. What?
Uncle?
What? What? What?
Don't do this.
Oh no, this is not good.
And pretend you
I
didn't
really
see
like the colors in this.
No.
What are you... This is not the way to avoid a war. This is a way to start it.
Part of the same tribe. I don't want to hurt you.
Look at her using airbending.
What? Who are you?
Huh?
Where's my father?
Find Varric. I want him to freeze in prison with the rest of these traitors.
Oh, Varric just got here,
You
like,
can't just lock them
2
away.
episodes ago.
That will only make the South angrier. But let them stand trial for what they did.
I told you those rocks were slippery.
Poor Boomy, he's just...
I had to become the responsible one.
You think you're the responsible one?
That
You
trauma.
after Dad died and Mom was all alone because I was the only one who packed up and moved my whole life to be with her.
Sure, after years of flitting around the world trying to find yourself, it was time for you to
Oh my
settle
God.
down somewhere. You two have no
There's so
idea
much.
how it feels to have the future of an entire culture on your shoulders.
Oh, boo-hoo. Must have been real.
Ah, not the... That's...
Oh, so that's what this is all about.
That's what it's always been about. You think you're some savior who has to carry on Dad's legacy.
Who else is going to do it?
How about all of us?
Yeah, we're Aang's kids too. I can't be around you too long.
The aftermath of nearly losing the airbending culture and then having to continue it with Tenzin and like preserve all of that. Yeah, okay, there's a lot to unpack here.
I'm so glad you weren't there.
But I would never attack him.
I'm sorry for thinking you had anything to do with the rebels. And for all the pain I've caused you and Mom.
I'm the one who should apologize. I never should have held you back.
We knew one day the world would need you, and you wouldn't need us anymore.
Mom, Dad. Of course I still need you.
Tonrock, Senna, you are under arrest and will stand trial.
Huh?
Trial? For what?
For conspiring to assassinate me.
Sir? They left off on a light note and then it just... Alright, there's a lot of, it's not angst, but it's just... Is it angst? Is that the right word? The Southern Water Tribe already has something against the Northern Water Tribe, and then the North just wants to take control and have that power. And Unalaq seems like a nice guy, but he's kind of a control freak. I think he's very like nice about the way that he wants to assert his control over the Southern Water Tribe, and also, you know, to unify both tribes also means you have to have some sort of control over the two entities. There was a lot to focus on in this episode in terms of going back to the Atla universe. So let me first, while it's in my head, let me talk about the siblings, Tenzin, Kaya, and Bumi. What I'm gathering is that Tenzin was the favorite child to Aang, and Kaya and Bumi were just neglected. They weren't treated with as much favor as Tenzin. Reason being that Tenzin's an airbender, and Aang was probably really set on preserving the airbending culture because he grew up as the last airbender. And he was the only person with all the knowledge of his culture and really no other airbenders to share it with. Not until Tenzin was born, and then they started creating the Air Temple Island and started to preserve the culture with other, I forget the name for it, but the other people who live on the island and help to preserve the culture, as well as the other people that live on the other air temples. Like, I get that Aang just wanted to preserve his culture and the Air Nation, but I also feel like it does suck that he had to neglect his other kids in order to do that. Not to say that I had this picture-perfect perception of Aang being a good father. While Korra was still airing, a lot of the things that I heard, a lot of the discourse that I heard coming from people who watch Legend of Korra was that they just made Aang seem to be like a bad father. And I don't want to say his actions were justified, but because of the circumstances that he grew up in and the fact that he was the last airbender, he definitely wanted to pass on his legacy and his culture to Tenzin as much as he could, but that doesn't justify him neglecting his other two kids, because that affected them. Kaya and Bumi were both jealous of how much Tenzin got. They were jealous of the attention that Aang gave him and not them. I guess Tenzin wasn't really around as much for Katara as much as Kaya was, and I'm not too sure if Bumi was there for more, but definitely Kaya. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it'd be really cool to get to see their childhood. I'm not sure. I feel like with Aang and Katara, like, you know, they're not perfect people. They weren't the perfect couple at times, but they really fit together. But I suppose that raising a family is different. Maybe we'll learn some more. Maybe. The other thing that I wanted to touch upon was Korra's role as the Avatar. It's definitely changing now. From book one, her role as the Avatar was to learn airbending. That was from the start. And then it was dealing with Amon. Now we're dealing with spirits and the spiritual side of being the Avatar. And Korra said when she was talking to her mom that everybody was holding her back as the Avatar, and that they had put this expectation, this vision onto her as the Avatar that I think it's conflicting, not in a bad way, but it's just like, it's conflicting for Korra in terms of her understanding what it means to be the Avatar. Because for every Avatar before her, it was different. For Kyoshi, it was different. For Roku, it was different. For Aang, it was different. I think because Legend of Korra is like in a time period that's so developed, it makes it a little more difficult for Korra to further understand what it means to be the Avatar for herself. Not for the entire world, but for her, like, what does that mean to be the Avatar? I think with Aang, his journey was about accepting being the Avatar, and then Korra's journey is like, she knows she's the Avatar, but then she's given all of these other things that she needs to do. There's no real development and connection with her of what she thinks being the Avatar means. I'm not critiquing that right now. I think it's really important for Korra's development because she's going to learn what it means to be the Avatar, but for her. But right now is to be neutral, it's to be the middle ground between the Northern and the Southern Water Tribe and between Unalaq and Tonraq. But it's hard on her, and we can see that when she breaks down and she reconciles with her dad and her mom. Like, it's a lot. And I'm glad that we're seeing the stressful side of being the Avatar, because that's something we didn't see with Aang. We saw it a little bit, you know? Like, there were lines where Aang said, like, you know, I'm just one kid, like, what can I do? Like, I have this huge weight on my shoulders to carry, and it's literally the world. And with Korra, we actually get to go into how being the Avatar affects like a normal person, and I'm getting that. I think her journey is up and down. Wherever Korra is headed in her journey is going to be what's right for her. And I think that's really amazing to see. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. But aside from all the opinions I've heard from Legend of Korra, I think she is still making being the Avatar her own thing. And that's what I find really special about Korra. That is all I have to say. I'm really looking forward to seeing part 2 of this civil war. I just hope nothing super bad happens, but you know, I guess we're gonna see. So, thank you so much for watching this week's reaction video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Further the discussion with me. And as always, subscribe to see more reactions. I really appreciate every view and every comment and every like. It means so much. It amazes me to see how much this channel has grown, and I couldn't have done it without the people who are watching. So thank you. I hope you have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you are. Remember to drink water, eat your meals, and don't forget you're doing great today. Bye.